What's up, guys? Nepenthes here, and welcome to episode number 23 of my Need for Speed Ultimate Team. Yeah, my Need for Speed Ultimate Team Most Wanted Division 1 series. So I was thinking, I just made the video for episode 22, and I asked you guys to tell me what car you wanted in the next episode, and yada yada yada. And then I was thinking, the way I record these videos, I'm not going to know what car you want me to drive until way further on. And I say way, like that's actually a lot. Probably like, you know, that video will be up probably at the end of me making the 3 episodes after it. So by the end of episode 24, that video will be live and I'll be able to know. So it won't be until episode 25 that you guys get to see what car you picked, basically. So we're going to continue anyway, guys, into the game. We're going to go ahead and go straight into another race, whichever one's easy. Okay, these are all medium now, mediums and hard. So I'm going to change cars. I'm actually just going to change car myself. Go to something. Let's go to a new one. Let's go to the. Ooh, have I used this Spider? Let's use this Audi R8 Spider. I don't know if I've used this or not yet. I don't think I have, but I might have. Oh, excuse me. So, sleeping patterns, yeah, are weird, right? Like, 12 months ago, when before I was doing YouTube like this much, and before I was this big on YouTube and whatever, no matter what, I would have to get up by 9:30 in the morning because I'd have to be at work for 11, and it takes me an hour to get to work. So, you know, I would get up at 9:30, you know, get dressed, get washed, whatever, and then I'd be on the train for 10 o'clock, and it takes me an hour to get to work. So I'd be at work for 11. This is quite a nice car. I'd be at work for 11, you know, and okay, so I have raced this car before. We don't want to do this one then. Yeah, I'll be at work for 11. Let's go to one of the new ones, BMW M3 Coupe. Let's do that. And then I'd work right through until like 11:30, maybe 11:45 at night, because I run a pub for a living, for those of you that don't know. And I wouldn't get home until like around 1 o'clock pretty much. So that would give me between 1 AM and 9:30 AM, just 8.5 hours to get dinner, make videos, spend some time with my girlfriend, or, you know, go and see my family, or, you know, basically it gave me next to no time, because of the time of day that it was, that I got back. Oh damn, sideswiped, that I got back from work, you know. And so my sleep pattern was always, I never really sleep much anyway until kind of like the last few months really, but I used to fall asleep at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and I could get up at 9:30, no problem at all. And bearing in mind, like a year ago, before I was doing YouTube like intensely, I was in the gym 5 days a week. I was very active. I was going out clubbing on Friday and Saturday nights, and I was just generally leading a very active life on very low amounts of sleep. Now, I don't know if what I'm experiencing now is a longing effect of that, or if it's just because I've like got the option to be lazy. But my sleep pattern for the lack of sleep was actually regulated back in the day, you know. But now I go to bed at like probably sometimes the same time, sometimes 3, 4, 5. I never really go to bed before sort of like 2 or 3 AM. I'm just never tired before that sort of time. I feel like my most productive at 3 o'clock, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And yeah, I never ever really go to sleep before that time. But now, recently, especially the last couple of months, I get up at like midday every single day, unless I've got something I have to get up for. And when I say I have to get up for it, I mean like I have to get up for it. Then I just won't get up. Like, I set my alarm today for 10 o'clock. I got into bed at 2 o'clock last night. Literally after I did PTFO, my internet like went down for whatever reason. Virgin doing like works on the lines or whatever. Yeah, my internet went down, and I just thought, fuck it, let me just go to bed, watch some X Factor USA with my girlfriend, and move on with life. And I must have fallen asleep around like 2:30, 3 o'clock. And I was actually a little bit happy with myself, so I set my alarm for 10 o'clock, because I thought, hey, this is a good chance for me to get some like regulation back, start getting up a bit earlier, and so on and so forth. And so I set my alarm for 10 o'clock, My girlfriend had to be out the house by 10 o'clock anyway, so she was going to be up and about and could easily have, like, you know, just caused enough noise to keep me awake or whatever. Wait, is there a car there before I go into this race? No, but there's a gate here. There is a car there. Yeah. There's also a big, massive fuck-off pole there. Yeah, so I thought it'd be a great opportunity for me to get up early and kind of sort my sleep pattern out. So at 10 o'clock when she left, I was like, you know, I opened my eyes. Every morning when I wake up, I've got like emails and text messages and shit from people and got to deal with some stuff. So I opened my eyes, checked my emails, literally like turned the email page off and just closed my eyes again and was just like, do you know what, fuck that, I cannot be doing with that. And I ended up falling asleep again until like 12 o'clock again, and it's just like, what do I have to do? What do I have to do to, how can I don't understand how I'm possibly supposed to win this race, but apparently I'm as fast as these cars. So yeah, I just don't understand what I have to do to sort my sleep pattern out. I'm sure there are ways and means. I'm sure, you know, I could take like, oh, this guy wants some. You want some? Yeah, I didn't think you wanted some. My car's too tank for you, bitch. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird and annoying, I guess, that I can't sort my sleep pattern out. But now, like, it's not really a big deal for me, and I think that's one of the issues, that it's not a big deal for me, because like before I did YouTube like this intensely, it was everything for me to get to work on time, and you know, I am and was the manager. It's my job to make sure that pub runs smoothly. It's my job to make sure all the staff are happy and all the chores get done and so on and so forth, you know, like any kind of manager would. So now that I've, you know, since I've been kind of doing YouTube a lot over the last sort of 6 months or so, my brother has taken, oh crap. Okay, I'm just going to restart this race. My brother has taken over the reins a little bit and is the guy that's now there every morning, and I don't necessarily have to get to work for 11 o'clock anymore. I can roll up at like 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock if I want, or 5 o'clock, and I don't have to stay there anymore until like 11:45 and get home at 1 o'clock in the morning. Like, I can leave at like 9, or, you know, when I know everything's done for the day, once I've got everything sorted, I can just go ahead and leave and then be on my way, you know. So that's pretty awesome. But since I've had like all this extra time, like I've been investing it into YouTube a lot. I mean, I've been investing a lot of it into my relationship and stuff as well. But I have been putting a lot of my time into YouTube, and it feels like the same. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't ever consider YouTube as any kind of chore or anything like that. I would never would. I'm like absolutely blessed to be able to do this as good as I can, like, and have as many subscribers and as many followers on Twitter, and just generally have like a huge kind of following. You know, it's really, really flattering, and it's something that people strive for but probably will never achieve. You know, I feel in a very lucky position, but because I come home from work, or you know, like today I've taken a day off work so that I can focus on some YouTube videos and catch up, because the last 4 or 5 days I've not really done too much on FIFA, and the last 2 or 3 days I've not really done too much on Need for Speed either. I've just played the bare minimum and been done with it. Wow, these cops are coming for my ass. Oh shit. Oh, look at that, one turning and I just took 2 people out. Sick. Yeah, so my sleep pattern's fucked. Don't know how to fix it. It's really annoying, but c'est la vie. This car, if I can come second in this car, if I can even come first in this car, that'd be awesome. Although there's a copper right on my ass. Oh! Wow. Wow, I'm actually going to win this race. That's unbelievable. That was tough to win, but I actually won that race. That's crazy. I thought that copper was going to ruin my life at the end there. But we'll take the 12,000 speed points. We need 33,000 more to go. We're going to skip that and put on the Nitros. We're going to have to try and get away from the 5-0. Because I just want to pick another car again and go and do another race. Get 12,000 points real quick and be done with it. It's going to be really hard for me to get away from the police though, because this car is slow. I can see a garage up ahead though. Okay. I got to stop going for these garages. That's pretty annoying. In fact, that's very annoying. No, no, no. Okay, I'm busted. That's the first time I've been legit busted. I thought I could push that police car out the way. I couldn't. I wonder what happens when you get busted. I don't know. I guess all you do is lose the speed points that you gained throughout that chase, which isn't necessarily a terrible thing. Like if you got like a heat level 6 or something, just get busted and move on with your races, you know. But yeah, so we're gonna go and we're gonna go ahead and get into another car. Change car. Let's go for another new one. What have we got? This new Porsche, the Spider concept. Is this the one that I got from shutting it down? I think it is, isn't it? This is the one that I got from shutting down the 5th driver or something. So this should be a better car to race than the BMW, even though, yeah, even though the BMW I won the race with. This is like a little short stubby car. It's pretty weird. Let's go to that race. 4.3 miles away. Okay. This has got some good acceleration. Nice. Liking this car. Okay. There will become a time far, far, far away where I am good enough to not crash into random traffic on the streets. And when that day comes, the world will be a safer place. These cars are just too fast sometimes, you know. Like, it's hard to maneuver a vehicle at 150 miles per hour. There's not really a lot I can do about it. Like that, like I was only going 40 there as well, and I still managed to crash into the back of him, swerving all over the fucking place. But we're going to go to this race. We're going to do this one race, and then we're going to call it a day for the episode. I guarantee you as well, in the last video that I haven't obviously seen yet, the most requested car will be something like one of the Ford trucks or something, just because you guys are little trolls like that. You're like, let's give him the shittest car ever. I'm going 170 in this fucking Porsche, man. That's crazy. And that's without any boosts or anything. No nitros, no gear change, no chassis. Oh, you love that shit. Somebody hit over 200 yards on this jump. How is that even possible? Like, I really don't understand how that's possible. Me and Callum tried for ages. You must have been going so fast. You must have been going like over 200 miles per hour. Because when we was doing it in the aerial, we were going like 180, 185. And we was getting like that sort of same yardage on the jump. So that's pretty crazy. But yeah, let's go and 0.8 miles away from this race. Let's go. No way. This game is bullshit. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Imagine actually driving one of these in real life, man. How cool would that be? I definitely want to drive like as many nice cars as possible in my lifetime. I mean, I've actually driven a Ferrari before, which was awesome, and I'll tell you a story about it as well. So a customer that used to come in my pub a fair bit, his name is Dan, and I started talking to him because I saw him every day and stuff, and me being the awesome manager that I am, doing that sort of customer relations kind of shit. And so one day, like, he came up to the bar, he ordered a beer, and I was like, so you come in here like so many times, what do you do, like, why do you come here, kind of thing, you know, like, we get a lot of regulars, but we usually know them. So he was like, yeah, I'm Dan, I do this and this and this, like, his job is a little bit irrelevant. And I was like, oh, fair enough. So I got talking to him, and like, he was a really nice, interesting man. You know, I got talking to him a lot, and then one day I was talking to him, and my dad came down, and like this guy Dan is like a lot older than me, you know, like he's in his late 40s or early 50s, which is my dad's sort of age. So my dad came down, and I introduced my dad to him, and they hit it off pretty well. And you know, they're very good friends now. They both got kids around the same age, and I don't mean as in me. I mean like my little brother's 9 years old, and his son is 7, I do believe. So like they, you know, my little brother and his son hang out, and one day he came to the pub, like just turned up in a Ferrari, and I was like, fuck me, like you've got a Ferrari? And he was like, yeah, I don't really use it much, you know, like in central London there's not much opportunity to drive a Ferrari because it burns petrol, and it's just not really convenient to drive. And I was like, fuck, like if you ever want to lend me your Ferrari, you go right ahead. I will happily take that off your hands. I will happily drive your Ferrari for you. There won't be any problems. And he was like, how about we go out in a spin now? So I was like, that sounds absolutely fantastic to me. So we went out in his Ferrari. I'd never driven a very powerful car before. Like I've driven nice cars or, you know, fast cars, and I'd been fast in shit cars, but I'd never actually driven a very, very fast car, a very, very powerful car. So here I am, I'm in this car, and I'm going to Regent's Park area. Like my pub's in Euston in central London, so Regent's Park area is really, really close. And there's like a nice ring road around Regent's Park that would be nice to drive around, you know. So we go over to Regent's Park area. We're driving around this ring road, and I come up to a red light, so I stop. And we're like at the back end of the straight of the ring road, and I start going around the ring road, around the corner, back to the next bit of the straight, just to have a bit of fun. Drive around, and I put my foot on the accelerator. Now I've got like wide shoes on, and my feet aren't particularly wide necessarily, but like, you know, when you wear some kicks are just quite wide, you know, and these trainers that I had on were quite wide, and the pedals on the Ferrari, the acceleration and the brake, are really, really thin and really, really tightly packed next to each other near the wall of the car, near where the wheel is. So I've put my foot on the accelerator and changed into second gear, because you can go up to like 60-70 miles per hour before you even have to change first gear, but changed into second gear, and my foot has got stuck on the accelerator but underneath the brake, and I am shitting my pants. Like I've never been so scared in all my life. You know, that it's very, very fast approaching now, the fucking wall at the end of this road, the houses, the row of houses and shit. And I'm just shitting myself, and I managed to like wedge my foot out and slow down, but I was going like 103 or 4 miles per hour in second gear in a Ferrari. The engine was as loud as you like, and I absolutely cacked my pants. And that was the last time I ever drove his Ferrari, because I shat my pants. I need some experience in these supercars first. But it was fun. It was fun driving the car. So anyway, guys, we've hit the end here. We're now on episode number 23. So thank you very much for watching. As always, if you could hit that like button, once this gets to 900 likes, we will move on to the next episode. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Cheers.